Welcome back to Two Wheel Trends, your ultimate stop for all things motorcycles. Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting middleweight bikes of 2025 that has the Scrambler scene buzzing with excitement. We're talking about the brand new 2025 Triumph Scrambler 400X. It's compact, rugged, and unmistakably Triumph, blending retro styling with modern engineering. The 400X stands out not just because of its iconic British heritage but also because it's now one of the most accessible ways to own a Triumph Scrambler. In this depth dive, we'll be covering everything about the bike, its detailed looks from every angle, how it performs on-road and off-road, what's packed inside that engine, and whether the pricing makes sense in today's market. So, sit back, grab a coffee, and let's dig into the all-new Triumph Scrambler 400X. From the moment you set eyes on the 2025 Triumph Scrambler 400X, it immediately gives off that classic British Scrambler vibe. The front of the bike makes a bold statement with a large, round LED headlight encased in a brushed metal bezel. It's flanked by minimalist LED turn signals that keep the aesthetic clean and functional. The headlamp itself is retro in design but thoroughly modern in function. Just below it sits the signature high-mounted mudguard, a direct homage to the Scramblers of the past, but now paired with modern suspension travel and fork gaiters. The telescopic forks are 43mm USD units, finished in anodized black, which not only look mean but give a planted feel to the front end. There's also a bash plate installed as standard, reinforcing the Scrambler 400X's off-road credibility. Move to the side profile, and the proportions are absolutely spot on. This is where Triumph has nailed the retro modern fusion. The tank has those timeless neat indents and is available in multiple heritage-inspired color schemes, each with Triumph's hand-painted pinstripes and signature logo. The seat is flat, ribbed, and built for both style and functionality. It sits at 835mm, giving the bike an upright and commanding riding stance. Triumph uses premium finishes all over it, whether it's the brushed aluminum touches, the matte black engine casing, or the exposed frame. Every bit of this bike screams quality. The double cradle frame is visible and painted in a semi-gloss black finish, while the swing arm is box section steel, making it tough and reliable. The exhaust is a standout feature on this bike, with a high-mounted single-sided muffler that's short, stubby, and emits a satisfying throaty rumble. From the rear, the bike's silhouette keeps things minimalistic. The LED taillight is seamlessly integrated under the rear fender, and the turn indicators are compact, echoing the same modern retro blend as the front. There's a small luggage rack that's built into the tail section, offering utility without taking away from the aesthetic. The rear tire, slightly chunkier than you might expect on a 400cc bike, adds to that Scrambler aggression and ensures grip when you take it off the tarmac. The rear monoshock is preload adjustable and peeks through the frame, giving you a clear look at the bike's off-road-ready underpinnings. The fenders are plastic but rugged, giving them durability for all conditions, and they sit close to the tires for that aggressive look. Now let's talk about what's beating at the heart of this Scrambler 400X. Triumph has engineered an all-new TR Series engine for this platform, a 398cc liquid-cooled single-cylinder unit that's been built from the ground up. It's a DOC engine with 4 valves and is paired to a slick 6-speed gearbox with the slip-and-assist clutch. This motor produces 39.5 horsepower at 8,000 revolutions per minute and 37.5 newton-meters of torque at 6,500 revolutions per minute. That might not sound overwhelming on paper, but the power delivery is linear and very usable, both in city traffic and on dusty trails. The single-cylinder thump feels meaty thanks to Triumph's tuning, and the exhaust note is deep and satisfying, something many competitors in this segment struggle to achieve. The throttle response is crisp and refined, thanks to electronic fuel injection and Triumph's ride-by-wire system. What's even more impressive is how vibration-free this engine feels. Triumph has done an excellent job of balancing the motor, and you can cruise at highway speeds without feeling excessive buzz through the bars or pegs. The gear shifts are precise, and the clutch lever has a light pull, making it great for daily commutes or beginner riders. Plus, it features a dual-channel ABS system developed in partnership with Bosch, And here's the kicker up, it's switchable at the rear, so you can slide the tail off-road if that's your thing. This small touch is a big win for riders who like a little dirt action. Speaking of performance, the Scrambler 400X rides on a 19-inch front wheel and a 17-inch rear, wrapped in dual-purpose Metzeler Crew Street tires. These tires are great for both tarmac and trail, giving you enough grip in corners and enough bite on gravel. The suspension travel is increased compared to the Speed 400, with 150 mm front and rear, allowing it to soak up uneven roads and mild off-road sections without breaking a sweat. Whether you're hopping curbs in the city or tackling fire roads in the wilderness, the suspension holds its own and then some. Ground clearance is a generous 195 mm, which gives you that added confidence to ride it like a true scrambler. On the road, the Scrambler 400X feels confident and light on its feet. At 179 kilograms wet, it's manageable for new riders but solid enough for experienced ones to have fun. The upright handlebars, mid-set pegs, and flat seat make for a relaxed riding triangle. Long rides don't feel tiring, and shorter rides feel like pure fun. The bike loves corners, too. It's nimble and eager, and while it's not razor-sharp like a sport bike, it's responsive enough to carve through traffic or twisty backroads with a grin on your face. The brakes are by Bree Units, which is Brembo's subsidiary for smaller bikes. You get a 320 mm front disc with a 4-piston caliper and a 230 mm rear disc. The feel at the lever is progressive and strong, perfect for both beginners and seasoned riders. And yes, there's traction control on this machine as well, something you don't often see in this segment. It's defeatable too, in case you want full manual control when playing in the dirt. Off-road, it's surprisingly capable. The longer suspension, decent ground clearance, and dual-purpose tires make it trail-ready. While it's no Dakar racer, the Scrambler 400X isn't pretending to be one. It's built for light off-road fun, weekend adventures, and exploring unpaved paths. The ABS off switch at the rear helps when descending loose trails, and the standing position is comfortable thanks to the wide handlebars and narrow waist of the bike. The bash plate does its job, deflecting rocks and minor impacts. Whether you're hopping over potholes or skimming across gravel, this bike maintains composure. When it comes to the features and tech, Triumph has played it smart. The instrument cluster is a single round unit with both analog and digital readouts. The analog tachometer sits prominently, while the digital screen shows your speed, gear position, fuel level, trip meters, and more. It doesn't have TFT displays or Bluetooth connectivity, but that's not the point here. The simplicity adds to the charm, and it keeps your focus on riding rather than fiddling with menace. There's a USB-C charging port under the seat, which is a neat touch for long trips or navigation needs. Coming to the pricing, this is where Triumph has caused a bit of a stir. The 2025 Scrambler 400X is priced aggressively, aiming to undercut or match competitors like the Royal Enfield Himalayan, KTM 390 Adventure, and even some of the smaller Japanese dual sports. Depending on your region, you can expect the price to hover around $5,500 to $6,000, making it an incredibly good value considering the build quality, brand legacy, and features. Triumph also offers a wide range of accessories, everything from luggage racks, fly screens, engine bars, to different seat options. You can personalize the bike to suit your style or your kind of riding, which adds even more value. And then there's the service angle. Triumph is expanding its service network aggressively, especially in emerging markets, and the Scrambler 400X benefits from a 10,000-mile service interval and a 2-year unlimited mileage warranty. That's peace of mind baked right into ownership. It's also manufactured in partnership with Bajaj in India, which has helped bring down costs without compromising on quality. The build is every bit a Triumph. The feel of the switchgear, the smoothness of the throttle, the finish on the paint, it's all premium, and it shows. To wrap it all up, the 2025 Triumph Scrambler 400X is more than just a stylish scrambler. It's a bike built for real-world adventure, be it on city streets, gravel trails, or weekend camping trips. It's approachable for new riders, exciting enough for experienced ones, and it nails that retro-modern aesthetic without becoming a caricature. Triumph has nailed the balance between style, substance, and pricing. If you're in the market for a middleweight scrambler that doesn't cut corners, offers genuine versatility, and comes with the badge that carries weight, the Scrambler 400X is an easy recommendation. Thanks for tuning into Two Wheel Trends. If you found this review helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the latest motorcycles. Drop a comment below if you're considering the Scrambler 400X or if you have any questions about it. We're always here to chat bikes with you. Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and keep chasing those two-wheel dreams.